Yo, you know how like people say be careful, not even be careful what you with what you put out or what you see, or kind of like what be careful of. You never know who's watching. Welcome to Man Enough, where we talk about truth, growth, and peace over ego. Let's talk about it, right? You never know who's watching. And for a minute, I've been thinking about doing a video or episode on you never know who's watching, right? Because when I started this to on this journey of YouTube. I started it to try to come up out my shell or develop into a better speaker and for therapy, really. You know what I mean? Just trying to work through a few things when I started this. And it's crazy because it's like, I was just talking to my pops and I'm like, I just started it so that I could get my thoughts out. You know what I mean? Because I really don't talk to a lot of people that often. Like, you know, day to day, you know what I mean? You know, you got your best friends, and I've lived all over. So I moved away, you know, your life be life, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't really talk to my homies like that on the regular, on the day to day, whatever. So this right here is my therapy and my outlet. You know what I mean? And so doing this, I just put, you know, I put it out, say what I gotta say, do what I gotta do, and upload it, and I get on about my business, right? And so it's crazy because I was talking to one of my peoples, and I didn't know that he watched this channel, right? That's basically what it is. It's like, I didn't know that he checked out my channel. I didn't know that he watched. And me and this cat, it's my peoples, right? He goes by the name of Gospel Ready, and he's a gospel rapper, and I'll leave his link, but that's my peoples. And it's just funny because I'm doing my episodes and I'm working on doing this YouTube thing and developing and getting better and just, you know, doing what I'm doing. And I talked to him on the phone, right? And I'm telling him about himself and how proud I am of him and what he's doing. And because it's like, you guys check him out too, Gospel Ready. Shout out to you. We came a long way. I've watched him develop, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he's got a gang of stories about prior to me meeting him. But when he came into my life and what we were doing before he went on his transformation, his journey, it was like we was getting into shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, it's like he wouldn't mind me saying we was getting into some things that, you know what I'm saying, this is not conducive of how he is and the transformation that he's made now. And me, myself, you know, basically we was back there sipping. You know what I mean? We was on that juice, that devil's juice is that. But my point is, I'm an alcoholic. I used to be an alcoholic. They say now, or whatever, I've heard that once an alcoholic, you're still an alcoholic or whatever, even though I'm sober 5 years or whatever, right? It was heavy. I was heavy then. I was way out. So doing this and my transformation and my therapy this is therapy for me, right? It's like he was like, I'm telling them, yo, you doing your thing. You going here, you spreading the word, you doing this, you doing that, you know, and I was just like, I see you. You know what I mean? And he gonna reply, he was like, I see you too. I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, cause I don't tell people that I do this YouTube thing, right? I don't tell nobody. If you find it, you find it, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, and you know, and I'll go ahead and admit it, or I'll say, you know what I mean, what it is, you know what I mean? Cause I'm on I'm not gonna just, hey, I'm doing a YouTube thing. That's not what I'm about. It's not what I'm doing it for, right? If you find it organically and it, it fits, and this is something that'll, feed your soul, then all be it. Find it, enjoy it, thumbs up, like, share, whatever it may be, But you just never know. The point is, I didn't know that he was watching this. I didn't know that he was getting something from it. And when he said it, he's like, yeah, I see you. I'm like, oh snap, you watch my, he's like, yeah, I see you, man enough. So I'm like, oh snap. And I'm just appreciative of, him saying it for one, but for two, it's just got me to thinking, you never know who you influencing. You just keep doing it and keep doing your thing and being who you are. And I'm just thanking God that it's like I'm on a positive. I'm moving in the direction of, and being positive, and that's what it's about. So for him saying that, and I'm like, I see you, and I see what you doing. I appreciated it. You know what I mean? And it's like that leads me to my next point. Shout out to T. Drew. I'm watching T. Drew the other day, and he said something, and it hit me. I've been checking him out too, and for real, shout out to him. And it's just like he has this thing. He said this thing where it's like you almost there. It's like keep going. You almost there. You won't know until you get there. You know what I'm saying? But this is the journey. This is this. So I'm embracing all of it. You know what I mean? I'm embracing the journey, and this is all therapy for me, and I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? But you never know who's watching. You never know who you gonna inspire. You never know. So this is why I'm putting this out today, because this is a video for encouragement. You never know who's watching. You keep doing what you're doing, and you keep being positive, even when you're down. Because I just had a day. I was going to make a video, and the other day, and I was feeling down. I'm feeling bad. I talked to my pops, you know what I'm saying? And it just reinvigorated me. Let's go.